Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Emmanuel Agbogun don submit petition to Edo State EFCC. He say make EFCC investigate 18 selected local government chairmen. He said Tinubu give these people money wey get from subsidy. The money wey Tinubu give them, they don begin dey use the money dey do campaign because of election wey wan happen for Edo State. Make I leave you, make you hear from Emmanuel Agbogun.
They are frauding innocent Nigerians. Sir, in conclusion, before we state our demand today, let us remind Edo citizens that since the removal of fuel subsidy, our local councils have been well funded by the federal government of Nigeria, but ruler Obaseki and his selected council chairman has turned our local council funds to enriching their gluttonic consumption, thereby leaving our vulnerable poor citizens to hardship. We hereby demand as follows. One, that the EFCC carry out a forensic audit of the 18 local council areas in Edo State, all in a bid to recover looted funds, diverted council funds that is currently being channeled into campaigns.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
We shall always fight for solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our lives. Isolated
In Africa.
Isolated
In Africa.
In
Isolated.
Martin Luther King once said that the hottest place in hell is reserved for those people who during moral crisis choose to remain neutral. Zig Ziglar, a man who lived over 10,000 years ago, once said, doing the same thing over and over again is another form of nonsense.
Comrade, are talking.
He further said, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting another form of answer is another form of nonsense. Today remains the 20th day of June, 8 days after the Nigerian Republic declared that June 12th is the democratically elected day for us to celebrate democracy.
Yes.
Today we are lamenting because our local councils are now an area for pocket picking. We are lamenting today because we no longer have elected council chairman but selected council chairman.
Yes.
Yes. The reason why we are here is not far-fetched. We are concerned Nigerians and we will continue to remain concerned. EFCC cannot be beneath and they cannot help us in the national office to know what is happening in local government funds in the 18 local government area of Edo State. All of you are lamenting for minimum wage increment. What will get to the ordinary man like me and you? Our fathers are not civil servants. Our mothers are not civil servants. Our sisters are all not civil servants. What will get to us if the local councils are embezzling money and EFCC is not doing anything? I don't want to talk about ICPC, but the EFCC that was found to law and not to law under this democratic dispensation should not only see Yahoo boys as the problem of this country. Am I lying?
No.
Am I lying?
No.
The condition we have found ourselves in Nigeria today is that the local government councils has become the hand pocket of the governors. And I know for sure that every governor is a man like me. True or false?
True.
So when we begin to see the way they misabuse our public funds, in Rivers State they are fighting, in XYZ State they are nominating their local government sons and daughters. In Edo State here we don't even have anything to show. Am I lying?
No!
The truth about the matter is that it's not about Emmanuel Agbogu. It is about what goes beyond this message. The 773 local government areas of Nigeria is bleeding. So therefore, gentlemen, I have what it takes to continue talking and narrating this illegality. But as a sensible Nigerian, where civil society is sleeping, we shall continue to fly the amber because we know Uhuru is what we seek. The absolute egalitarianism of every man who is equal is what we seek. As I speak to you, Orodo local government costs as much as 700 million naira every month. Are you aware?
No!
This money, when they get this money, there is no visible project to show in Orodo. I want to believe that this is the most developed part in Orodo under Governor Obaseki. What space the Secretariat is an institution of financial appropriation to catch criminals who have looted us and looted the countries beyond this nation called Nigeria.
Yes.
That is why we are here today. So, gentlemen and ladies of the press, as I said, I will continue talking because I am pained. But because we live in a society where we know orderliness is the right way for every man to do. We want to stop and read our communique so that the world, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission commander, you are not in a doorstep to only receive a condition and live in the luxurious peace of the Benin Kingdom that has so exist since the creation of Africa. We want to know what is happening in the 18 local government areas of Edo State. We are very much aware that they have been receiving allocations directly. I would have ordinarily cried to the House of Assembly, but we know that legislators are not legislators. They can no longer speak because the speaker can read suspension letters as will that is unknown to law. Ladies and gentlemen, wait a second, please let me have the communique. I want to make it very explicitly clear before it is submitted to EFCC. First of all, let me salute the gentlemen and ladies of the press who have come here not because of us, but because of the ordinary citizens in the society. Gentlemen and ladies of the press, our petition so read is addressed to the office of the zonal commander of EFCC Edo State. We know that in all ramification, this is the cheapest avenue for us to get to investigate the 18 local government areas. To investigate the 18 local government areas. Am I lying?
No!
Just few weeks ago, some local governments in Edo State got 600 million, 800 million, 400 million, 300, none of them got below 300. More than enough money to pay their wages and carry out capital project. Where are the capital project is the reason they are asking EFCC. Most of the times, you must not wait for citizens to complain. The right and power to investigate public officers lies solely on the EFCC. Am I lying?
No!
So, gentlemen and ladies of the press, I want to submit. I want to read. The zonal commander. Thank you, sir. This is an authority we need to answer him.
Yes.
Yes, but what we need time for the press to hear. We're not in
Is anybody here to commit violence?
No!
Is anybody here to commit violence?
No!
I want to ask again, are you ready to commit violence?
No!
Everybody you see around me here, all of them, apart from the young men behind, they are all my seniors. They only come out with me to come and do something because they know the kind of character I possess. So, before the EFCC director comes, rather, since we have gotten this information, we will wait.
Yes.
Since the authority has come out, that means they're interested.
Yes.
Please, I want to ask, are you happy with the local government council?
No.
Are you happy with the local government council?
No.
70% of the people who are here reside in the heart of Oredo.
Yes.
Yes, 700 billion naira is being misappropriated with pen and paper. Whereas our fathers are begging for government to support them to go back to farm. Am I lying?
No.
Am I lying?
No.
You see, Nigeria begins to end the day we stop to talk about things that matter. It is not my saying. Ziegler once said, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting another form of answer is another form of madness.
Yes.
As Ziegler said in Buckingham Palace in 1963, that we are tired of this cherry campaignism, where man can no longer take decisions of his own because his fellow man feels superior.
Yes.
That is the act of oppression.
Yes.
Tomorrow, they will say we are this. Next tomorrow, they will say we are that.
Yes.
But the question to ask, the way you are doing, have you done it well?
No.
Councils. In Edo State, we know how they emerge, two of us.
Yes.
We don't know how they emerge. So, by the grace of God, we are in Benin City, Edo State today to preach that let them investigate our local government chairmen. Some of them are civil society activists. They join any school where I want to go, and I make I know what I feel know. But there are many people who desire great pay, who desire to go through pay to train their children. They will gather money to send them to public school. The local government council will not exist. I come from a village. I challenge the Edo State government, the local government of Owo to show me how many teachers are in the school in Ohada Isi. How many primary school teachers are in that school? Whereas 700 million was assigned to that local government. Is it good?
No.
This is what we are saying. Everybody one day must account for what he or she does in Nigeria. Whether as a policeman, whether as a soldier, whether as a politician, you must account for it. The monies that have been coming to local government since they removed subsidy, the monies that have been coming to local government is more than enough to start an agricultural revolution in Africa.
Yes.
It's more than enough to start a revolution of agricultural produce in Africa. Yes, criminals are swindling on this money, eating it the way they like, but God knows best. Ladies and gentlemen, I have ensured, thank you very much, sir. I really do not know you so much, but I've seen you for the first time today in my life. I am one of the most pragmatic comrades you have writing petitions to this establishment. But today, I am here not because of my own personal complaints or because of complaints that affect other people. When I mean people, few individuals that will write on their behalf as organized civil society. I am here specifically because of the constitutional fraud. I use the language constitutional fraud that is going on in our 18 local government councils in Edo State. And I know, and you also know, that House of Assemblies these days are no longer independent. If you write petition there, they will answer it the way they want to answer it. The only hope we have is not because of EFCC, it's because of the man I know is the chairman. I know him very well, he's a disciplinarian. He's a man who believes in equity, fairness, and justice. Except the air-conditioned environment has found itself that is rotational. Has decided to derail his mind from the reality of his office. The chairman is to investigate public orders who do not have the immunity who are stealing radically, as if stealing is a norm in our society because everybody can get play again in the courts. But what we are saying now is that since the removal of subsidy, our local government has been very equitably funded. I am shouting for everybody to hear, including President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You cannot give a certain area that 5 companies can spring up 700 million naira to share in the name of constituted local council. We have to readdress that phrase. That is why we are here. I don't want to continue talking because I'm very angry. But I want to say my voice is very constitutional. My demand is very simple, and I want to read it, sir. Because of time, I beg you, sir. I want to read. Am I lying?
No!
So that people will not say that we brought a fake petition here.
Yes.
This petition is so addressed to the Zonal Commander Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Edo State. Sir, protest letter and petition to the office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over the reckless abuse and embezzlement of local council funds. From the fact and their internally generated revenue IGRO in the 18 local government areas of Edo State. Very visibly, they are busy doing billboards in funding an election that does not concern me, whether APC win, whether Labour win, whether PDP win. It doesn't concern me. What concerns me is that the development in my village. Edo People's Advocacy Organization is an umbrella body for all Edo citizens, both home and diaspora, with a mandate to ensure the actualization of the social, cultural, and economic transformations and interests of our people. As part of our objectives, our Congress advocates the need to promote good values among citizens, especially the youth, women, and the society. We also control and command and possess the right initiative from those saddled with leadership responsibility in the institutions of government. As a civil rights organization and pressure group, our approach to advocacy is research-driven and fact-finding through detailed investigation. We want to refresh the minds of Edo people whom have suffered due to the maladministration of our local council areas in Edo State, in which our local government allocation since when the federal government of Nigeria under the leadership of President Muhammad Buhari directed that all local council areas across the country should receive their allocation directly from the federation account. Ever since, Edo State Council became a shadow of itself due to the interference of the governor of Edo State, who does nothing good than to direct extortion of local council funds through his appointments of head of service, council staffs, as he then was under President Muhammad Buhari, and now with selected council chairman, who he forcefully rigged into office through EFCC and his armed thugs, who he calls state vigilante. I want to take a break here. I stand to be corrected. Was that local government council done in Edo State?
No!
Was that local government council done in Edo State?
No!
Okay, all these people you are seeing here, they are not my brothers, they are not my friends. We only just know each other by way of my activism. And I can call them at any point in time. They are saying what is known to them. They are not babies. Please, note. Please, this is where I want to draw the attention of EFCC. Over 40 billion naira. That money is more than enough to start a palm kernel revolution in Nigeria. Not to talk about Edo State. It's more than enough to start a cassava revolution to feed the world. We have vulnerable young men who are moving strictly. It's not only to employ them to hold guns and ammunition and intimidate people that it matters. We are Africans, we are human beings. Let us do things that are productive and be right for once. Having said this, I continue with my petition. Please note that over 40 billion are due to our local councils for capital projects since the past president directed the local councils to take the allocation directly, and those state councils are yet to carry out developmental projects for the enhancement of our local citizens. Am I lying?
No!
The primary healthcare centers across the 18 local council areas are obviously begging for funding in the 192 wards of Edo State. Very well, the primary healthcare centers are begging for funding to enable them meet the health challenges of our vulnerable citizens, not to mention the primary education in our local council areas that has been reduced to a sham called the Best. Why we are mentioning all these projects is to let the EFCC know that this is where they say they are channeling local government council funds to, so that it will not take time. While other states, local council areas in the country are carrying out developmental projects, Edo State councils are allegedly busy using public funds to continue the 10-10 bid of Emperor Obaseki by funding the Aso Egudalo campaign. If you drive to Awuchi, it's just because majority of our youths are very sensible here in Benin. If you drive to Awuchi, calculate the cost of billboard and talk how much federal government approved for campaigns to be done in Nigeria. You will know what we are talking about. All these things are fraud. All these things are fraud. They are not frauding people who have extorted this very part of the world. They are frauding innocent Nigerians. Sir, in conclusion, before we state our demand today, let us remind those citizens that since the removal of fuel subsidy, our local councils have been well funded by the federal government of Nigeria, but Ruler Obaseki and his selected council chairman has turned our local council funds to enriching their gluttonic consumption, thereby leaving our vulnerable poor citizens to hardship. We hereby demand as follows. 1. That the EFCC carry out a forensic audit of the 18 local council areas in Edo State, all in a bid to recover looted funds, diverted council funds that is currently being channeled into campaigns. All the areas where they say they spend this money, make I talk about bidding, let them go and show us. They are bringing people from abroad to come and be project monitoring and everything. Let them show us where they are using local government council money. Secondly, our demand, sir. I am paying, that is why I'm taking your time, sir. Don't be very angry, but beg my indulgence. Grab my indulgence, sir. That the local council chairman be invited to show record of the last 4 months' expenditure immediately, so as to recover looted funds channeled to funding the 10-10 bid of Governor Obaseki. Why our local council areas, particularly our performers, are bleeding? The council chairmen are stealing our collective wealth all because of the conspiracy theory instituted by EFCC through the administrative powers of Governor Obaseki. Executive can no longer be more executive than the people that empower them. Where we anticipate for your usual and undivided attention and swift action, please have the assurance of our unflinching determination to continuously fight for the downtrodden and oppressed in our society. It is in a bid to ensure that absolute egalitarianism, that environment where can Marx look at and define economics, that is what we want in Edo State. Sir, I know you might not be a believer, you might not come from Edo State, but you have this power with your executive pen to ensure that there is accountability. I will want to even show EFCC all the government establishment in my ward. No single project has been done, and over 700 million naira has been ascribed. Gentlemen, please give Oga the mic. I've been speaking on this so that Oga can hear Oga very well. I'm not happy, sir. God bless you.
Submit your listing. Submit your. Okay, thank you so much.
My secretary, sir.
Although this is what we are going to do. What we normally do is if you have a petition, you can forward to the commission. We will accept the petition and we will look into it. You understand? Okay. And the merits of what is there, the commission will carry out the investigation and attend to it appropriately. You understand? That's what I will tell you at this point in time. Submit your petition. Maybe you go in and submit your petition to be acknowledged based on the merits and what you have highlighted there. If there's merit in it, the commission will set up and investigate it.
Thank you, sir.
We like the fact that you have come here with a petition. We are open to receiving petition and investigating matters that has to do with fraud, economic and financial crime. So that's what
God bless you, sir.
I have come to submit.
A round of applause for the
No, I am not a government commander. My name is William Desoidali. I head the public affairs department.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm receiving, no, I want to receive it directly from you.
Yeah.
My secretary will take it.
You go in, you submit, which is the procedure we follow here.
Thank
You
you,
just
sir.
needful, you go in and submit, and we acknowledge the petition, you take one copy back, and we work on the other one that you have brought.
Sir, we want to thank you.
Very
As petitioners in this matter, we are a concerned civil society organization, and we will also want to make valuable statements to claims of impunity that we can so prove when the need arrives.
No, the truth is, once you submit and you are invited, you will have time to do that. You come out.
Thank you, thank you,
will
thank
be
you.
invited. I hope your phone number is there.
Very well, very laudable.
To you know, to give light to this your petition.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Isoleto! Isoleto! Kulu Kulu! Kulu Kulu! Now, as we are here, you're gonna look, agents of black forces have been driving past here. Please, in the name of God, driver, go and remove our vehicle, come here, we'll drive and enter in front of the EFCC and go back to our junction. Am I lying?
No.
Am I lying?
No.
Are we violent?
No.
Are we troublesome?
No.
Are we peaceful?
Yes.
God bless you all. Dewe, come, let's go and do that. You guys should remain calm and peaceful. Driver, go and bring your vehicle. Okay, you guys can please. Why the vehicle is there? Police are here to observe you. Empress.
Now we don't hear from Emmanuel Agbogun. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help or share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.